Yeah, good morning, wonderful people. Let's see you. Welcome to the program this morning. This is Bystanders at Newslands. I'm Chris Atiku. We are writing all back to get people responding to the topical issues that we have on the paper this morning. We are looking at the national dailies and we are going to analyze a few topics here this morning. This is the voice on the streets. We have the bystanders here. Always, this place is bustling with men and sometimes women who are coming here to deliberate and look at some of the reports that we have on the newspaper headlines. Once again, welcome to the program, Bystanders at the Newsstands. I am Christian Chuku. I wish you a wonderful week ahead. How was your weekend? Okay, let's move straight to what we have for today. We have Agwebo Imafidon, good morning. Yes, always early comma. Let's start with the papers this morning. I have the Daily Trust. The Daily Trust with me. I have the Sun. I have the New Telegraph. Daily Trust, Sun, and New Telegraph. Let's start with the Daily Sun this morning. Tinubu Atiku fight dirty. He will destroy Nigeria. APC candidate wants. You are not fit to rule, says PDP candidate. No going back on Obi with the Bell Forum. While Obasanjo Adebanjo will be extolled Modo at 70. Yes, we have NDLEA arrest Brazil returning with parcels of cocaine in baby food at Lagos Airport. Retaining presidency in the north is bad as Muslim chicken. PDP crisis not war but misunderstanding. Tambuwal tells Autumn. PDP crisis is not war but a misunderstanding. Tambuwal tells Autumn. Let's look at Boko Haram. There is no forest in Sambisa. Atiku makes that revelation. There is no forest in Sambisa. At Obiora Okonkwo's book launch, Aim, Saraki, most others push for true federalism. The attack on police, Enugu CP orders personnel to remain in barracks. Enugu Commissioner of Police orders its personnel to remain in the barracks. Let's look at other reports. New Telegraph this morning. Tamwa visits Autumn 6 end to party impasse. Yes, as Buhari begs Katsina voters, don't put me to shame. Vote APC. That's Buhari to Katsina voters. Don't put me to shame. Vote APC. I'll be fair, just president to all Nigerians. Tinubu making that comment. Assures Southwest Muslim leaders of faster economic growth. Atiku reveals how he resolved IPOB agitations. He says PDP won't allow APC snatch power. PDP won't allow APC snatch power. Challenges Tinubu on source of wealth. Okowa, strategic engagement crucial for growth. Adeleke heads PDP Southwest Campaign Committee. Let's move over to the Daily Trust over the weekend. Sunday, I think yesterday we have this report, bloodbath in Southeast, police mobilized against IPOB terror. That's reporting from the Daily Trust. How 24 were killed in Imo, Enugu, others, witnesses, Miyeti Allah. We are in panic, northerners in Southeast. Division in separatist group over sit-at-home order. Agitators digging abysmal pits for themselves. That's Ohanese. Agitators digging abysmal pits for themselves. Ohanese. Let's have Mr. Matthew. Good morning, Mr. Matthew. Happy New Year. Okay, let's look at our main headline. Tinubu Atiku fight dirty. They are still on this their fight. We will destroy Nigeria. APC candidate wants voters. Why PDP candidate says that we are not fit to rule?
Thank you for having me once more. It's quite unfortunate that the PDP candidate and APC candidates, they want to change the narrative. They want to deviate from the norm. They should speak to the issues rather. There are so many things begging for attention. There are so many puzzles begging for answer. So for me, I think they should concentrate on the issues. As we speak, I said it the other day, going by the National Bureau of Statistics Poverty Index, there are 133 million Nigerians that are dimensionally poor. They should speak to such issues. What is your proposed policy to reverse that trend? Those are the things we want to hear. We have a situation where oil theft have become a slogan of this government. If you go in there, how do you hope to address it? We have an institution where, as we speak, the bag of rice is more than 50,000 as a result of this policy, the policy of this government. Speak to the issue. If you get there, how do you hope to address it? We are talking about the economy. How do you hope to address it? The GDP of our GDP. How do you hope to improve on it? Insecurity in the northeast, in the middle belt, north central, I mean to say, how do you hope to address it? These are the issues. They should not change the narrative.
Okay, they are changing the narrative.
Yes, they want Nigerians to start having conversation on all these dirty utterances coming from their mouth. They should concentrate on the issues.
Okay. Retaining presidency in the north is bad as Muslim ticket. That is wicked.
The issue is there is no relevant section of this constitution that talk about zoning. So to that extent, anybody that is contesting currently is empowered by the constitution to contest. There's another thing to say whether it's justified or not. I think I've made my position known before now. My position have not changed. I am not comfortable with a Muslim ticket. But that notwithstanding, if a particular political party chooses to go by Muslim ticket like we have seen APC, I think they will live with the consequence. But unfortunately,
you see it as a consequence.
It comes with consequence.
What
because whether we like it or not, before now, Christian stakeholders in APC have made it clear that they are not voting for Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. And they have gone further to declare their intention where they were going. But unfortunately, their vote have been polarized. Because we have a situation where the other group, I mean the former Speaker of House of Representatives, they are pitched with Atiku. The Babachi Lawas group, former Secretary of the Federal Government, have pitched with Obi. So that in itself have reduced their voting strength in terms of block vote to one particular candidate. But however I look at it, it comes with consequence on the part of APC because your party member feel disenchanted, disillusioned, and they are now pitching with other people's party.
Is it not high time we leave this religious and ethnic sentiment?
Nigeria is not matured enough to go into what we are saying. And if you can look at the constitution is clear about federal character. That when they give a position, it has to reflect the geographical spread. Whether in terms of ethnicity, in terms of tribe, in terms of religion, you have to accommodate everybody. That's why all along we have been criticizing Muhammadu Buhari. The way he made a lopsided appointment in areas that have to do with security. As we speak, we have about 17 positions that have to do with the security. From the position of the Chief of Defense Staff, Chief of Army Staff, Naval Staff, Air Force, Chief of the Air Force, that of DSS, National Intelligence Agency, Custom. Name is about 17. And about 14 is in the north. So by our standards, it is lopsided and it's wrong. So to that extent, it gives people a sense of belonging. When you give a position, it reflects the geographical spread. You accommodate everybody. There's a way you make appointment. You can even douse the tension in the southeast. That's why I was saying the other time, if you are saying what Nnamdi Kanu is saying is not right, address most of those challenges. Let's see whether the agitation will come down. Because you give room for agitation when you refuse to do the needful.
Okay, let's move over to. I'm shocked to hear this. There's no forest in Sambisa. Atiku makes that revelation.
There's no
forest in Sambisa.
Maybe we need to Google it. I've not been to Sambisa, but I don't believe it. But all along, we've been hearing about the bandits, criminals, Boko Haram, Iswa, hibernating in Sambisa forest. That's what we'll be hearing. And we'll be seeing pictorial evidences, video evidences, each time Nigerian Air Force go with channel television for bombardment. So how can somebody be telling us that there is no forest in Sambisa Forest? Maybe he's trying to change the
Probably
narrative.
he has an exclusive information.
I don't know what that is supposed to mean.
Because he's from the north, so you have not.
That is not. I say the forest that Nigeria Air Force goes to bomb. Where is the forest? Okay, are you saying that the Boko Haram they stay in the desert and people cannot the aircraft?
Probably what he's saying is
some of
that
that aircraft,
they can tackle.
jet bombers cannot take them out, see them easily. That statement
Okay,
is not.
Buhari begs Katsina voters, says don't put me to shame. Vote APC.
They should not listen to him. They
He's
should
a
vote their
party man now.
conscience. They should vote their conscience. What is by party man? He's talking to Katsina people, not APC members. Or is it APC members? So they should vote their conscience. Because for me, that is the only way of telling Mr. President that I am disappointed in you. That is the only way of telling Mr. President that you failed. We have a situation where, we just mentioned it here, 133 million Nigerians are extra-dimensionally poor. And it has 68%, 64% in the north.
Okay,
so,
continue.
How do you want to tell them they should not put it to shame? The only way to tell them not to put it to shame is address the challenges that is facing the people. In Katsina State, he holds states. Bandits, criminals, terrorists, they are holding territories. Some small villages. The other time when they killed a leader of a terrorist organization in Katsina State, he was buried in his own town. I mean the terrorists. So the only way he can be, the approach to tell them not to put him to shame is to address their challenges through his office. The constitution is very clear. I think section 14 of the Nigerian constitution has amended that the welfare of Nigerians and their security shall be the primary purpose of governance. Let it take care of their welfare and their security, and see whether they will not support his party.
Okay, let's say lastly, bloodbath in Southeast. Police mobilized against the IPOB.
Personally,
those involved are the IPOB.
I am of the opinion, of the view, that whoever is carrying out the mayhem, the wanton destruction of life and property, should see reason to put an end to this. All of us will be delighted if Nnamdi Kanu is released. We have been doing our own advocacy here that the government should obey court order and release Nnamdi Kanu. We have been doing our own advocacy here that the federal government should give that Nnamdi Kanu situation a political solution. Because by the time you are now killing people, at the end of the day, the common man who you are fighting to liberate, though the way it stands, I don't know the identity of the one who is killing. But generally speaking, that sit at home. If there is no imposition of sit at home, I don't think the crisis of killing will come up. So that's why I'm asking, even if someone by himself, they should see reason not to impose sit at home. Most especially this military period. This festive period where you have most Easterners, they use the opportunity of this military to visit home from different parts of the world. So I don't think it's a period where you impose such a stringent sit at home that is threatening lives and property.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Matthew. Yes, I have Tinubu Lagos. Let's put the link so that we can get our viewers to be part of the program.
Yes.
I have the Minister of Yam with us. Yes. Good morning, Minister of Yam.
Can you bring this up? Matthew is too short, and I'm taller than Matthew. Okay. And Matthew is from Delta, from Edo State. They are our children. They are our pikin.
Are you saying Delta people are short?
Yeah, Delta. They are our
pikin. From
pikin.
Edo State and he's tall.
This man from
Edo State is tall.
We are taller. You can't say Edo man. Well, you see, we know they take class. Anyway, good morning, my brother and sister. Good morning. I will lower my voice this morning so that people will understand
what is happening in the Southeast.
What is happening in
Southeast?
My brother, the thing is much bloodbath in Southeast. Now wow, Nigeria. It's like no government and the government accusing IPOB. And IPOB say, don't hear me. And it's like, I was thinking on no government, they know where to be found. But with the way it's going now, according to the police, that they are the IPOB who is attacking the Onogoma. But my plea is that they should stop that. This is the time for celebration, and this is the only time that Igbo people almost have to go home to go and celebrate either Easter or Christmas or any festival. So they should allow Igbo people who have been investing in Lagos, investing everywhere, the whole Nigerians. They should allow them visit home, please. They should allow peace to reign. So that at least let them go and meet people at home.
Possible. As it is now, it's not going to be easy.
So the money they make, they will spend it to these our people here again now. It's going to be hard. Please, they should allow them to take that money, the little money they want to take home to go and give their brothers and sisters. They should allow them, because what is happening there, this is too, and again we say we have government in power. And the man is traveling tomorrow, that yesterday, Abi, Buhari traveled to US. And this, oh my God. And nothing again, we are talking about politics, campaigning. I expect Obi, who came from that region, should use media opportunity to speak to the people on that area. That please, my brother, what is the problem? I am coming as a president. Can't you put lay an arm to support me? At least so that at least
would they respect him?
He should try it. He should go.
They
love him.
The state governor accused him of something.
The state governor, they are not in the same page with Obi. That's another problem. It is the rat inside. They always bring as a rat. So the governors in the southeast are not supporting Obi. So we have a big problem. There's no unite. See the southwest. Okay, let me give you an example now. Another thing is that the southwest unite from Omoteku. Now, if you go from Bega to Bado Expressway, you see every checking point, Omoteku police, every 30 minutes drive or 20 minutes drive. Where can the Southeast governor come together, form one principle, allow this is to stop? And this is the only time that my brother in the Southeast always go home to go and celebrate with their family, and they can't go home. Something is wrong somewhere.
Don't say. So he say he's going.
This one never traveled since 15 years. I know him. Leave this one. He has not traveled. It's a legal product. He has not traveled. Where did he go to go? Don't go after all.
I traveled last time, Abi. How was the road?
My brother, the road is so tight. I can't go to Iso. Why may they kidnap me? It's so terrible. They killed 4 yesterday in Owerri. In Enugu, same thing. So there's killing everywhere. Who go and die? I can't go.
Let's look at Buhari begs Katsina voters. Don't put me to shame. Vote APC. Don't put me to shame. Vote APC.
Go and collect APPC. You love me? Do you love me? Go and collect APPC. My brother, something is wrong somewhere. Nigeria, shine your eye. Somebody that is making mistake APPC. And when he get there, what do you think? Tinubu will be making mistake signing trillion. It's a mistake for his people. For Buhari to be begging his people, he has failed. The APC has failed. I brought bread this morning. Sorry, bread. I wanted to bring and show our people. I will bring it tomorrow. Before 2013, 2012, that bread, if I buy it to my son will abuse me. But that bread, that is how Nigeria look like now. A bread, small bread. How can they not hate Buhari? I pray, Buhari, that language you say, don't disgrace me, they will disgrace you one more in that your place, because you fail Nigeria. You fail. How can they vote against you in Katsina? You fail Nigeria. For almost 8 years, we are talking a bag of rice, 50,000 naira. A year, 4,000 naira. Tomatoes, no tomatoes. You can't buy cow. You cannot celebrate. Look at Christmas. It looks like we are money. Christmas before, you see everywhere. Jinko everywhere. It's like we are money. You said that, please don't disgrace me. They will disgrace you because you didn't do well. What are you going to US for again? To go and do what? To go and learn? You are just enjoying our money, traveling all over the world, and the house are poorly. Everywhere, no, they can't campaign now. Tinubu will campaign one day, he will run to London. He campaign tomorrow, he will run to Saudi Arabia. The same thing. What is happening? APC, let me tell you, you know I hate APC. APC, like Bola Tinubu, like Mohammed, all these people, they could not remove good luck. Say good luck is a drunkard. Good luck this and that, subsidy, this and that. Today, they voted for Fulanis. Tomorrow they say another Fulani. When good luck was ruling, the same people say good luck is not good. He's a drunkard. You want to bring Fulani. And Fulani is there. You cannot eat. You can't bath. No water. No hospital. Nothing. Everything is zero. Today he said no one to that Fulani. My brother, what is the difference between Tinubu and Fulani? A man in Lagos State, you determine rent for Lagos State. You determine everywhere in Lagos State is being taken over by Agbero. Emiloko, Owoda everywhere. My brother, Atiku, not that I like Atiku, but I tell you, I am voting for Okowa because Okowa is from the South. Let everybody answer in mother's.
South governor that's not supporting.
Listen, let me tell you. Let to be frank. Don't pretend. I don't want to pretend. My brother, you go vote. I will vote. Everybody will vote. I will vote my conscience. Let me tell you. I better vote for my own person. Yoruba will vote for our own person. Igbo will vote for our own person. Hausa will vote for their own person. The remaining one will decide. I am telling that what's going to happen. Yes, let me tell you. Yes, that's what's going to happen. Because this vote is going to top the way it's going. But whether I vote for Obio, whether I vote for Okowa, they are all the same. I get to be. But the difference is maybe the Joe, so you know. But I'm telling you, what will happen 2023? Igbo man will vote for Igbo man.
Okay, Tinubu.
Yoruba will vote for Yoruba. No two way. Yoruba will vote for Yoruba. Before, no two way. I'm telling the truth. That's how it's going to be. Except
I know many Yorubas that want to vote for.
Leave that idea. When you get to that vote, they will tell you see. I'm telling the truth, too. And that's what they say. They said they better vote for whether Tinubu they die. Whether they die, they will give you the vote. What I say? I better vote for my person who are very close to me.
If you vote along that line, it's not going to be federal.
I want to ask you, that what is happening? Take care of your people first. Am I telling lies? I don't want to be lying. Don't tell lies. Leave lie.
Yoruba says, Mr. Lucky, if you vote for Okowa, I swear, you will start buying on Ichayam 5,000 naira.
Bros. You know why? I won't tell lies. If you check data and Edo, we are together. Other Bende before Bende, and I believe my place. I believe them. And vote for Kowa. If I vote for Tinubu, he cannot do anything. I still go. I'm going to say, but let me. Instead of saying to waste my vote, not to vote, I vote. But I vote for Obi. But the only thing is that I look Obi. Obi is a good product. But what I'm seeing now, the agitator of Obi has begin calm down now. Everybody is going to find it in mother's place. You can see now, Obi rate can begin coming down.
That's your opinion.
We are all of us are political. We are all politics. If you check now, all the big weight are begin rising up. You can see Atiku is going to every corner. Emiloko abroad, London to everywhere. Everybody is looking for a way to get governor vote. But I'm telling you, Yoruba people will vote for Tinubu. I am telling you, except few.
I'm so sure about this.
That is what is happening. Have you not noticed this place? We fight every day. All the elders, they go for Tinubu. Most of the youth, Agbero, they go for Tinubu. But it's that is, I pray the people should unite. Let me, ask yourself, why Obi have not got to Sati to campaign? Ask yourself.
Went to Imo State now.
Went to Imo State, what happened? As you go to Anambra, let it start. Let Obi start from Anambra, where he come from. Yes.
He went to Enugu also.
Let it start from where he come from.
No, they have plans now. They have schedules. You get there.
But I am telling you, 2023 vote. My brother, if the election will hold. So my brother, Yam, whether 5,000, 10,000 naira, I need a president that will come meet this country the way America is run. America.
Okay, let's look at Atiku and Tinubu. They fight dirty. APC say that Atiku will destroy Nigeria. Why PDP says that Tinubu is not fit to rule?
You see, I mentioned one thing that time. My brother diasporas, I want to let you know, we, the followership, we always fight ourselves. But tomorrow, you see Atiku and Tinubu, they're always together. We saw them many times. That's why I decided to say, okay, after all, you see Atiku, Tinubu, you see them for one room, laughing to each other, greeting each other. But we say we hate. I don't hate anybody. But I'm telling you my mind that day I will vote my conscience.
Okay.
But what I'm trying to say is that they have deceived us enough. But we, the Nigerians, whether you vote or don't vote, they already know the winner. They know the winner.
Who are the people?
Tinubu is already saying he's a president. Atiku says he's a president. And we, the followership, we are not seeing. I'm telling you the truth. Yes, many people love Obi. I want Obi to be there. But the point is that Nigeria election, how it is. By the time Obi go back to Anambra now, everybody go to their various places. What will be happening there, They will declare the result. Are you going to kill yourself? Are you going to kill yourself?
Okay.
You were in this country when they make number 4 to number 1. What did the Nigeria do? Nothing. In Imo State, the man almost finished 4 years there. Abi? The man almost finished 4 years. What are you talking about?
And nothing happened. Nothing happened.
What will happen? Tomorrow, if they declare Tinubu, they can declare Tinubu tomorrow. What will you do? They declare Atiku, what will you do? You don't make noise.
To protest now.
After all, your students stay for us for 8 months. What did they do? They know the winner.
You have lion here that will protest.
Which lion? Protest.
Your brother.
This one protest. If you give this a paragada, I don't think you don't forget to say. You protest for waiting. So, please, my brothers and sisters, this stage we are now, go to your home and vote for your right candidate. But I'm telling you, I don't lie. I don't hide it.
From what you are saying, your candidate is Atiku.
Whether Atiku, whether Okowa, but I'm telling you, I can't forget my home. Okowa came from Delta State. Delta and Edo, we are the same. We are the same. Husband and wife, we are the same. Mother and father, we are the same. So I'd rather vote for somebody who are very close to me. So that is it. Thank you very much.
Many are disappointed in your...
Oh, come.
analysis.
Let me, hold on. See. Sir, diasporas, Nigerians, when you say the truth, people will hate you. If I say the truth, you hate me. If I say like you hate me, but
if you say your mind.
I am not come here to tell you, say, I am not come to tell you, say, I love Obi at the end. At the end of that stage, I don't disappoint Obi. I will tell you the truth. Have in mind that I will vote my conscience. Everybody has your candidate. If you eat fufu, it doesn't mean I don't eat fufu, I hate fufu. That is it. So, anybody can choose Obi, choose Tinubu. After all, we have all the candidates. I get to be. They are not only 3, they are more than 18. But whether I vote for Tinubu, whether I vote for Okowa, whether I vote for Abacha, whether I vote for Abiola Sono, the elite will determine who will win this election.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lucky. There's a link. Let's click on that link so that we can be part of the program this morning. We'll get more people from our viewers to respond. What is happening in the Southeast? What is happening? Enugu Commissioner of Police has ordered their personnel to remain in the barracks because of the killings of police. Over the weekend, on Sunday, 24 people were killed in Imo. That is as reported by the Daily Sun. and they are mobilizing in that region. We want peace in that region, and we don't want to experience another Python dance. I have
Oluwawan.
Oluwawan, good morning.
Listen, good morning. What's happening?
What is happening?
What's happening in the website? The East Colorado.
Happy New Week. Happy New Week.
Same to you. Same to you.
Yes,
we are going gradually. We are going gradually to our land. Today is what? Today is 12. Before you know what's happening now, December will come, December will go. Then January will come, then February will come. Now we'll not cast our PVC. We'll not live on Lere.
Buhari begs Katsina voters, don't put me to shame, vote APC.
Okay, don't put me in shame. Why you just use that language? Don't put me in shame. You know, it's already in shame. Buhari have lost control of the deputy that he's supposed to do. He's the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, but he has messed this up and it's now begging. Nobody will retain that party, especially that party, APC. See, Nigeria know the right and wrong. Nigeria is not Mugun anymore. We can't be Mugun twice. Nigeria is Mugun once, and that Mugun once turned around Nigeria's life in the baddest way that Nigeria will never forget in their life. So, begging will never bring that language back again. We are fed up of the system, so we already choose our mind. We already remove our mind from their talk. Their talk is a negative. Their talk is nothing to write home about. So even though that Katsina, they will do away with him. Because that Katsina in your state, the president state, cannot be saved. What of you and I? A state that Katsina, a state of the president, no security. Now it's not begging them to retain his party. The party has gone to the forest, it has gone forevermore. He and his party come 2023, they are bye-bye. They are bye-bye.
Okay, let's look at what's happening in the southeast. It seems the southeast is boiling due to these 5 days at home.
It's boiling, southeast is boiling, they are killing people there. You see what is happening in southeast, it's like a combined force trying to rectify that region in the name of enmity to the government. And when you watch what is happening, the government is not sincere with what is happening there. So they are made purpose, like my own understanding, is like they want to eliminate the youth over there. Can you imagine they are provoking those people over there? The government is provoking the people there.
Offices have been attacked.
Okay, what is the meaning of attack? When you are provoking the citizen of the land, they will provoke your industry. They will provoke anything you have. So the government is not sincere with that region. That's what I just see about them. So only advice I will have for them is for their leaders to come together and call those boys and let there be peace. Because without peace, nothing goes good. Can you imagine? No people will just be killed every day. They are not animals. They are human beings like me and you. You are provoking them every day, especially the youth over there. And the youth are the leaders of tomorrow there. Why are we eliminating them unnecessarily? So they will have arms in their hand and they will confront the government. And that one is reality.
Okay, Tinubu Atiku fights dirty. He will destroy Nigeria. APC candidate wants say Atiku will destroy Nigeria. APC candidate is
see, when the time comes for the real soul of God, the real one that they believe that they are in truth, they have the capacity, they have the muscle, that they are the lion, they will fight in their camp. And they will fight themselves dirty. So that is what we and I are watching now. They will fight themselves dirty. At the end of the day, 2 of them will go away, and they must go away because their time has come to an end. What's go up must come down. Now they will fight. They will even fight more than this. Before that day, before next year, you are going to see more worm. They will vomit more worm. What they have done to you and I. Because they are gone. Atiku, Tinubu, they are lions, they are criminals, they are birds of the same feather. They don't have any hope for you and I. See, the other one now says renew hope. What is the meaning of renew hope? So that the last hope is gone. We want to renew it. And do you want to renew our life? You want to make us go more deep inside the forest? Okay, to go to suffer more and more suffering. That language is a alphabetical language. You know, the grand meaning is a demonic talk.
Underground meaning?
Yeah, it's a demonic talk. So we now understand the reality because God has now opened our eyes. So know the mystery of those demonic men. In the beginning was change, and we all run scatter for change. Now see what the language has came to you and I. Now they want to bring renew hope. Their time has gone. There is nothing like renew hope. Both of them, their time has gone. Let them go and rest in their different house, in their different home. One in Adamawa, one in Katsina. They have gone home.
Okay, lastly, give them the language.
Oluwa one, Oba one. It's Colorado. My people, website, diaspora, and Nigeria. Thank you for listening for us. Happy Christmas in advance. And God will bless you. God will bless you, all of you.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good
sir.
morning, good morning, diaspora Nigerians. I'm greeting all of you. It is a nice day today,
Yes,
and
sir.
I know that you are always there to watch us. So I'm thanking all of you. I'm commending you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Mazira, what is happening in the southeast?
The southeastern Nigeria is boiling up, for how many years now? I can actually tell you that since Ikonso's death, that was some months after Uzodinma's purported, or should I say Ihediora's purported victory. Shall understand, over his opponent Uzodinma. Many people were, maimed and killed, and they are still killing as I'm talking to you now. So what to spark up this violence is, upon that, after snatching away power from Ihediora, he started killing the youth in Imo State. Is Uzodinma. Ikonso, one of his staunch kinsmen. That guy was living in Southern Africa. Ikonso has nothing to do with any bad activities, criminalities going on in the southeast. Ikonso was what? Roped in and killed on accusation of being an IPOB member. Tell me, who in Igbo land, who in southeastern Nigeria that is not among the IPOB? If you understand the meaning of IPOB, you know that I'm an IPOB. You, Igbo man watching me now, you're an IPOB. Indigenous people of that area. We are the originators of that land. That is the meaning of indigenous. Are you listening to me? Ikonso was killed. Southeast started boiling. There are factions among this group, IPOB now. Yes, as I'm talking to you, there are some people that don't like what Simon Epa is doing. There are some people that don't like what the DDoS is doing. There's one they call autopilot. I know there are many names. I didn't understand. So, Biafran agitation group has been divided, but not internally, not to the backbone or the deep tap roots. No. It is just a minor, it's just a minor issue.
Let's look at what Ohaneze is saying about. He said the agitators are digging abysmal pits for themselves.
They're doing what?
They are digging abysmal, abyss.
Abyss, okay, pit for
Very
themselves.
deep pits that they cannot come out of.
Let me tell you, the Ohanese themselves, the people that champion this statement, they will all go down. Those people that are responsible for writing this nonsense, they will all go down. Because Ohanese is part and parcel of what is happening in Igbo land. But Ohanese has not come out and tell the world that we are the Biafrans. We are supporting what our youths are doing. We are the Biafrans. We are not in support of what federal government of Nigeria is doing, that gentleman. We are not in support of detention of Nnamdi Kanu. They should come out and own Biafra. I don't know what I understand. Nobody's digging any pit or abyss or hellfire pit or whatever they call it. Abysmal pit, my foot. Abyss is there. They should all go to abyss. The Igbo youths are doing the rightful thing. Biafra was not started by Igbo youths. Biafra was not started by Ojukwu. Biafra was not started by James Bialy. Yes, in 18th centuries. Yes, among the slaves that came back from USA. It did not start Biafra. Biafra was started by Portuguese and the Jaws. It was a name. Biafra was there over 500 years before the inception of Nigeria. A country that is structured under the powers of darkness at Lokoja, the confluence town in the mid-belt. Biafra first. Nigeria is not even thought because Oduduwa was here before they formed Biafra. Now I'm telling you the truth. Oduduwa Republic was here before they formed Nigeria. Listen to me. Nigeria just how many years? 100 and something years ago. Nigeria was 100 years, 2014. 2014 till now is how many? 8 years. Nigeria is 108 years. Biafra is more than 500 years before inception of Biafra in 1914. Oduduwa, nobody can quote that date again. Because I know that they started from the axis of Benin. They all settle around here, the part of Benin or Bonny. Are you listening to me? From Benin to Badagry? That is the landmarks of Oduduwa Republic. Nigeria of 108 years. Ohaneze is talking because I know Obiozo, the Ohaneze president, is suffering from diarrhea of the mouth. Anytime he opens his mouth, anything could come out there. His wife is an IPOB member. All his children are IPOB members. The whole kinsmen of Obiozo, they are IPOB member. So anybody that says that they are digging a abysmal pit is speaking English. When you remove AL, that is the adjective. What you have there is abyss. Is a noun. Abyss is like hellfire. There are places you go before you get to the real heaven where God is. But I'm telling you, abyss is for you, Ohaneze. The person that owned this statement, IPOB members are the whole Igbos. No Igbo man is digging pits for his brothers or sisters. Igbos, we are not murderers. We know who are murderers in Nigeria.
Now, the Northerners are saying that we are in panic. Northerners in the southeast.
Northerners in the southeast, we have no business to be panicking around. If your hands are clean, you stay there. He that swallows mango, udala seed, cherry seed, that's cherry seed. You must consider how big is your anus. So nobody, if you are panicking, it means your hands are not clear. Let me tell you, when you gave us quit notice in 2017, baby, you have all forgotten in a haste. There was a time you issue us quit notice in the north. We said, Prim, we are not going anywhere. What did I say? Prim, we are not going anywhere. Professor Zulum of Borno State, see, for where nobody should touch the Igbos. Kwankwasa and Co. in Kanu say nobody should touch the Igbos. Because of what? You know, among yourself in the north, you are not one again. Fulani has started killing you. Southeastern, East Northerners, you get Fulani land, you turn goats. They mount you on the back, they ride you, goats. You keep on carrying the emirs on the head, and you, the original owner of the land, you become slave. You turn yourselves to slave. Anytime emir, an emir from Senegal, emir from Mali, emir from desert, anywhere they are going anywhere, any celebration, they will mount on your head. You carry them as your king and monarchs. So now you've seen it that Ottoman Dafodio has taken away your ancestral land from you. Then Southeasterners that are dwelling there for how many years? You are coming in there, killing Igbos at the axis of Enugu. Killing Igbos at the axis where we have boundary with Benue. Because they want to take over the land. It was the dream that their forefathers started how many years ago, that Nigeria is their what? Forefathers' estate. Osman Danfodio, Sultan of Sokoto. Hassan Katangurabi, Hassan Katsina. The young boy that, thank you, Hassan Katsina, the young boy that did the coup with, executed the coup with Nzogo. So are you listening to me, Osman Danfodio? This place is their forefathers, Fulani estates everywhere. That's why if they're grazing on your farm, if you shout, who is that? He will say, you not go talk to you. Immediately see you, he go treat you. Because their forefathers told them that we here in Nigeria, we are their slaves. Somebody from Senegambia, Futajelo Highland. Somebody from Gambia, Mali and Burkina Faso. Somebody from northern Ghana. Yes, people from southern Sahara Desert. People that come from southern Libya, we are their slaves. People from Chad, Sudan, as far as Ethiopia, we are their slaves here. That's why they are trying to implement the ideology their forefather Osman Danfodio sold to their papa and mama. The execution implementation is what is going on now. No, my father's house in Anambra is Fulani estate. No, that one is not enough. The whole of Enugu State, Abia, Fulani estate. Ondo State, Ekiti, Lagos State, Ogun State, everywhere Fulani estate. That's why they are killing people, maiming people in Enugu. Nigerian soldiers are driving them from attack. Attack, yes. They are pampering them. Any Fulani man that kills Igbo man in the southeast, an army man should protect him. That was the order. And they are killing us everywhere. Don't you know? Everybody knows. You know, I know. They are killing Igbos. Police are protecting them. The military are protecting them. Your forefather says state, my foot. We have our land in the southeastern Nigeria, and that's where I come from. Come on, man. I'm an indigenous people of Biafra because I was born on that land. You misunderstand the English.
What part do you belong to? Is it the Simon Ekpa? Is it the DOS?
Yes, I support Nnamdi Kanu. What Simon Ekpa is doing is like what I'm doing now. And even Nnamdi Kanu did not start this. You wouldn't know anybody like Simon Ekpa. So I'm being sentimental and emotionally attracted to what Nnamdi Kanu is doing. I support both of them. I support Ajoku or Juku. Are you listening to me? Ajoku. I support Ajoku or Juku. I support Biafra. I support Bianca. I support Louis Ojuku. I support Igbo's freedom. That's me. Ojuku, if Obi become Nigeria president tomorrow, I will jump up. Ask me why. They have never given us the chance to be there. Maybe from that place, Everybody here, they are going to get their miracles, breakthrough, business-wise and otherwise. You should allow Igbo man to be Christian. These people should allow Igbo man to try their own luck. All my Yoruba friends now, they are telling me that Igbo. The man I was calling Baba Secretariat. Do you know why? Every day here, the man will carry fire. Alausa. If you allow him to talk, he will tell us APC. Now the man has started to, begin to reason. Let us give Obi a chance. He see me this morning. He said, "Nah, if Obi no win, let Tinubu win." Who is that idiot that is supporting Atiku? Hausa has been ruling. I found that the man is making sense. It is time for Southern Nigerians, to be at that office of Asurok. One of us, maybe me or you or Obi or Kekerenke, anybody could be there. But let us see that person is from Southern Nigeria, because the North has failed. When you talk about leadership, they are failure. They don't have the quality. Buhari is ruling. That's why people are selling their children. People are killing their mother. Every prices of essential commodities, yam, tomato, everything has gone high. Rice for the first time, 50-something thousand. In fact, it's going to get to the level of 100,000. Buhari is ruling. Yes, people are committing suicide, jumping into lagoon. Buhari is ruling. Every day, scarcity of fuel. Students are on strike. Nobody is doing the right thing in Nigeria again. Nigeria is an absolute collapse. Mere anarchy has fallen upon the country called Nigeria. Lawlessness everywhere.
Thank you very much, Amazing.
Political impasse. It's nothing.
They say Edo is minority. Let's get our viewers this morning. They say Edo is minority. Edo is minority.
Yes, but minority will produce what all the other people are eating.
Yeah, Future, good morning. Yeah, Mr. Future, good morning. Yes, let's get you to go to the program. I can hear you. Mr. Future is not with us at this point in time. Who else is online this morning? Let's look at what's happening in the Southeast. Bloodbath, according to the Daily Trust in the Southeast.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Christian.
Mr. Odilishima, good morning from Italy. God bless you. Let's get your contribution to the program.
Good morning, Mr. Christian. I do have you have a lovely weekend on the 6th. Good to my brother. I want to go straight to the point this morning concerning what is happening in the Southeast. Unfortunately, what is happening in the Southeast is the desire and what Nigerian government led by Buhari wants. Because they are enjoying it, that the Igbos are now killing themselves by those that have infiltrated them. Because what's the cause of all this? Because had it been Buhari or Malami respected the court ruling that acquitted Nnamdi Kanu and released him from DSS dungeon, this wouldn't have been happening. But they deliberately allowed Nnamdi Kanu, holding him back in detention against the God's court judgment. Well, in democracy, all I know is that rule of law is the foundation of democracy. I cannot investigate where in America a court of competent jurisdiction acquit somebody, and Joe Biden will say, "No, you're not going anywhere." I haven't seen it over a decade here in the West, living in Europe or in America. I haven't seen it happening. Then what are we talking here? Unfortunately, the Igbos at the moment, we don't have leaders. It's very, very quite unfortunate. Since the demise of Ojukwu, and God so kind brought Nnamdi Kanu to the Igbo. But these southeastern governors and those who call themselves the political juggernaut, they have not been happy since Nnamdi Kanu came to limelight. because he's exposing their evil deeds. And they are the people responsible for this. Even if Buhari wants to release Nnamdi Kanu today, I bet you, somebody like Umahi, somebody like Hope Uzodimma, they will not allow him to release Nnamdi Kanu. And this is because of this problem. I haven't seen a government that see where a part of the territory where he's governing, or a president that sees where a part of his territory is dying in numbers every day, bloodbath every day, and that president will keep mute without taking action. Buhari knows exactly what he will do, and peace will be restored in the southeast. Let him respect the court ruling and allow Nnamdi Kanu to go. That is the solution. Finally, I just want to say something here, Mr. Christian, before I go. As the year is running, I have told you this thing before. I don't know what people are doing. Flip TV is coming up. People are coming up because I can see more viewers. More viewers are coming to Flip TV. And for you to get this Flip TV platform to more people ahead, you have to start screening the people that are coming here to review. Because any false information that somebody got here, an ignorant man can take it somewhere, and that might change his mindset. Somebody like Lucky, let him comport himself, and they know exactly what he's coming here to talk. Here is not a beer parlor where he come and he's interacting with people that are educated. Maybe he thought that maybe people that are listening to this platform, they are all illiterate. Lucky should comport himself, and he should stay one place. Not coming here today. He will say Tinubu. Tomorrow he will say Atiku. Tomorrow he will say yam. This is not a child. We are not here for child's play, please. Let them respect themselves and respect those that listen to them for this platform to grow. God bless you, Mr. Christian, and do have a lovely day ahead. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Mazi Udezi Chima. Yeah, I'm Mr. Felix. Good morning, Mr. Felix. Let's start with I don't want to ask you about the southeast, but let me ask you. We have a report here that there's bloodbaths in the southeast as police mobilize against the IPOB terror. That's what.
No, I know. On Saturday I was here and I said that it is actually wrong for the southeast to be killing themselves. It's actually wrong. These are not outsiders. You understand? These are not outsiders. They are people of the southeast. It is actually wrong. Now it is not. It is not. Listen, we have a constitution that says that everybody have the right to go out and do business. But now they are behaving. I stand to be corrected on this platform, and I will not take any nonsense from anybody. They are killing themselves. They are killing their brothers. They are killing their brothers. Is it Fulani that went to kill them? Is it Fulani that is killing them?
The governor of Anambra State says that unknown gunmen are known.
Who are the unknown gunmen? If an insider does not give an outsider an information to come in, can an outsider come and attack the insider? Listen, there are more to this issue. There are more to this issue. Listen, I stand to be corrected on this platform. You can go ahead and insult me, but the truth has to be told. Why are the Yorubas not killing themselves? Why are the Edos not killing themselves? I am pissed off by what is happening in the southeast. Your person is coming out as a presidency, Peter Obi.
Your person is an ethnic presidency.
No, whether it's an ethnic, go and check the Northern. The Northern that won, they stand as one. They always come as one force.
Who are Northerners voting for?
I don't know, but when the time comes, you see they will speak in one voice. They will speak in one voice. I stand to be corrected on this platform. And these are the issues that are paining a lot of us. I have my own opinion, and I have to have my own opinion. An outsider cannot go to Anambra State that do not know the crook and corners of Anambra State and go and be killing the people of Anambra State.
Okay. Buhari begs Katsina voters, don't put me to shame, vote APC.
It's going to happen that they will put him into shame. But to be sincere, let's be realistic, to be sincere, that man, Buhari has brought development to Katsina. He has brought whatever you need.
Why is now warranting the begging voters?
You know, begging voters means that what is begging voters is that he has seen that his policy did not really touch the real people. the money that is using is for the rich in the north,
Okay,
in the
development
Katsina.
was for the rich.
Yes, his popularity has gone down drastically. It's on zero level.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you very much. I have Mr. Eze. Good morning, my brother.
Good morning,
How
my
are you
brother.
doing?
It's a pleasure.
Yeah, yes,
Blessed be for us
yeah,
ahead. Nice to see you once again, and God bless you all. Great viewers also. I respect you all, and God bless us all. God bless Nigeria.
Have you heard it before that there is no forest in Samisa? That's from Atiku.
Well, maybe there is a desert land if he said there's no forest. Because I wonder when Atiku will come out publicly to tell all these cheap lies that there's no desert. What does it mean? Is that there's no forest in Sambisa? That means he wants to tell us now that that place is more developed than Lagos, since he says that there's no forest there. So what are the soldiers doing there? And what are all these foreign aiders doing in Sambisa forest? If you come out to say all this, that means you know the game you want to play. Are you trying to do it so that the citizens will be fooled, so that you use it to get cheap votes? This is no time for that. So Atiku, rest on that statement.
Buhari begs Katsina voters, don't put me to shame. Vote APC.
Of course. This is a time when you start hearing things. Buhari knows he has failed, and he wants to go back in shame. That is why he's going back. A man who has done well will be confident of his job and will never beg anyone. Are you getting it? So if Buhari goes back to tell Katsina's voters to vote for his party, that means Buhari himself knows he hasn't done well to the Katsina citizens himself. Are you getting it? He has not done anything for them to see reason for voting them come 2023. So I want to tell all Katsina citizens, please, if you know whatever he says is an elderly person, if he's begging you, I know he cannot. If my father cannot come and beg me, if he knows he has not done me wrong, he knows he has done you wrong. That's why he's begging you. So put his shame to him.
Okay. See, with this action, do you think that he can deliver a free and fair election? He will not be partisan. That is the president.
No. The president has always said it, and he knows this is the last chance for him to redeem his image. Definitely, he can never want to dwindle or interfere, my brother, with this coming election. He knows that this is a decider, the fate of Nigeria. He knows the person he wants to vote. I'll tell you categorically clear. What he's doing is lip service. That's what he's doing. So he knows in his heart, he knows what he's doing. Because if he wants to play with this election, he wouldn't have been bringing out policies recently. I tell one of my friend, my colleague also, I said, do you think this man is a fool? For him to start with these policies come 2023, that he will cry down what we call vote buying, and he will cry down what we call vote rigging. These policies, actually what you're seeing, does it not signify to you that this man is trying to endorse one particular candidate? My friend now opened his eye and said, look at, this thing you are saying is already the truth. So for me, I know what he's doing. He knows the candidate he wants. He knows the candidate he wants. So
is that candidate Atiku?
Huh?
Is the candidate Atiku?
No. I just told you, for a man to be crying down what we call, or clamping down on vote buying and all that, bringing up policies that will clamp down on vote buying, what does that tell you? This 2023 is not going to be a money game. It does not want it to be a money game. It's just very simple for you to understand my analogy. I said he himself.
I understand. I'm just trying to know whether my guess.
No.
Lastly,
your guess can never be good because I know who he wants to vote for. So forget about calling names here.
bloodbath in Southeast, police are mobilized against the IPOB. Ohaneze says that the agitators are digging abysmal pits for themselves. With the killings.
See, let me tell you. You see, one problem we have is like this. Whenever you hear something that doesn't concern the northerners, they tend to peddle that stuff. Now, when I'm not supporting IPOB, neither ESN and whatever, when all this started happening, the main agitator himself, Nnamdi Kanu, he was saying we need to secure our land. He never said we need to be killing our people. And the reason for forming that ESN was because the unchecked movement of the Fulani herdsmen in the forest of the southeast. Let me not lie to you. This problem has been lingering in Enugu for more than 2 decades. Over more than even 3 decades. I have somebody over 30 years now. I have somebody who tells me he's from Enugu, that in his village, as he tells me, he cannot go there to speak or to say a word when he sees any Fulani man passing by. They will definitely come back for him. So if anybody comes here to tell you, that it is not the Fulanis and it is the Igbos killing Igbos, my brother, that is an insane talk. It's outrightly insane. Because if you tell me today what IPOB is standing for is for the security of the southeast.
Yes, sir.
ESN is under IPOB. So when I use IPOB, I know it's group of the body together. ESN is a security network, but because it was not approved, this is politics playing here. It was not approved by the federal government
Or the governors.
the state governors themselves. They see no profit in it. They see no game in it. They know the job that the ESN was doing was a very good job. And they now see that, okay, if we allow ESN, we will not be getting what the federal government will be giving to us. Because federal government have their own agenda to protect the herdsmen. The fact, the state government decided, okay, what we'll do, ESN has to collapse. Let's bring our own security network and all that. And this was what Mazin Nnamdi Kanu was saying years before he created that ESN. Because he wanted to checkmate whatever the headers are doing in the bush. And he was succeeding. Everybody saw that he was succeeding before they brought out the stupid Ebubagu network or whatever they... Why not just inculcate the ESN, call them, legalize whatever they are doing, let it be something from the state government, approve it by the federal government, and you get it. Okay, the people of the Southwest, they did their own. They had their Amotekun, they have their OPC. Are you getting it? OPC was not even formed by any government official. It was formed by a man whom we thought then, he don't even have the experience or anything, that is not knowledgeable enough. But today, the state government, they absorbed it, they collected it, and they now join it together, brought their own Amotekun, and they are all working hand in hand. So why is it now in the southeast that we are having this issue? And you are telling me today that that IPOB are the ones killing their brothers?
That is from Ohanese.
Ohanese, of course, they have their own interests.
They have failed.
Ohanese before was thinking that IPOB were just a mouth saying something, that they don't mean whatever they are saying. Not until they started putting action. These are leaders who are supposed to have come out to speak long before now. These are the leaders we expect to man the position of the interests of an ordinary Igbo man. And they have not been doing this. So what do you expect? So if anybody comes now to tell me IPOB is killing their brothers, I'll tell you it's a lie. When they are fighting for their brothers. My brother, I'm not a fool.
Okay. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you, my brother.
Okay.
And I want to let everybody know that come 2023, I know the game that they are playing. They want to create fraction everywhere so that they won't say, okay, this place is like this. Let me tell you, recently they killed 7 herdsmen with gun, moving from the bush down to Enugu. Yes. Nobody saw that. And they saw it, they caught them red-handed. Those were Fulani herdsmen. And they killed some of them. So what is going on? Are you going to say with that evidence it's still IPOB? Yes. IPOB was part of the people searching for these people in the bush. All of a sudden, the armies came up and started killing this ESN and all that, saying they are not supposed to do that. And what are we doing? Are you trying to support these wicked people in the bush, or you are killing the people who want to secure their brothers? Please, let us be cautioned. 2023 is for God to intervene, and God has already intervened. We know the best, and the best will definitely come forth.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
Yes, I have Mazi Chigozie. Good morning, Mazi Chigozie.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah.
The person that just spoke now, is it an autopilot Member what?
Me, I don't even know the difference again.
Yeah,
I
yes,
don't know the one you belong to.
yeah. Yesterday was my birthday, and I appreciate God. I appreciate those who facilitated with me. For those who watch my profile, WhatsApp profile, and couldn't say a word, you are still owing me. I'm in anticipation, expecting your own gifts. Christian, I didn't see anything from
You
you.
say you are going to celebrate for us. Send us location. When we come to location, we come with our. Don't worry, but however, we celebrate it.
Okay, you see, the last person that left said the southeastern people has to set up security architecture. What prompted that in the first instance? That is what we should understand. We should ask questions. Of course, the Yoruba also floated the Omateku. Somebody saying, I'm a chicken, I've been a what? But be that as it may, there is what prompted that move. It's as a result of the failure, monumental failure, that the Nigerian system has failed to protect the life and property of the supposed citizens. So, Amateku and ESN was a tide of necessity because of the failure of the state to protect the life.
The lacuna.
Yes, they created that, of course, lacuna, and it needed to be filled by the people because they can no longer watch their own loved ones, their children, their mothers, their wives raped and being killed, even at their backyards, in their farms, on the road, have been adopted. So that is a sign, an indication of a failed state. And now, when the Nigerian military invaded Nnamdi Kanu in 2017, Nnamdi Kanu's father's home, which led to the death of over 28 persons who are just with placards demonstrating their civic rights protected by international laws. And of course, African Union Charter. Now, the Nigerian soldiers went and committed war crime, killing those innocent people without any justifiable reason, under democratic setting. From that particular day, I knew that the order of events have changed. That if a people only with their placards demonstrating their dissatisfaction over this system, fair system, you see, could be killed in such a manner and most gruesome nature. And thousands, of course, were adopted and their whereabouts unknown to now. Now, I now said, as I was discussing with someone, this is a paradigm shift. That these people demonstrating and were killed just because they have placards and stones. If they eventually, the government of Nigeria provoke them to take up arms, that will be the end of Nigeria. That is what I told that person that day. That was 2017. And what is happening? You took up arms against your supposed citizens who are repressing or expressing their grievances at dissatisfaction. Rather than, any responsible government should have done, what they should have done is to call the attention of the people and get to know what are their grievances and, of course, master modalities on how to solve them, if actually they have a solution to that. But unfortunately, they resort to the use of force against the people. And now the people are ready to die. So you should also be ready to die to face the war. I'm not happy what is happening in Imo State. But I have to blame the casualties of those circumstances. Because you know that the Nigerian government security cannot protect you. Look at Enugu. I learned that the commissioner asked the police people, men, to withdraw.
Not to get involved. Stay in the barracks.
To stay in the barracks.
To allow the people face whatever they want to face.
That is, you can imagine. God will punish you now. Those people that were victims. Now, the police that should have protected you are not asking the men to withdraw from the streets. and you still have the God to go to the state, who do you have to protect you? In as much as I don't support the waste of life. But the reality is that, of course, there are other arms, of course, agitators who prefer armed struggle as the best alternative to diplomatic engagement, which Mazen Nandikanu have to silence them and say, no, let me lead this through diplomacy. We are going to win the war. And of course, Mazen Nandikanu won the war in Nigerian judicial, of course, system. Over three, of course, verdicts have been given to this, to his favor. But the Nigerian government refused, of course, to adhere to the rule of law. Thus, other agitators who believe in armed struggle as the only way possible to determine their fate and their future. You see, and the Bible says, the violent take it by force. You see, struggle for agitation or secession is not a child's play. Now, Martin Nankel is under detention. What I want to establish is that those people are not IPOBs. You see, these are people who believe that the only way to freedom is war. If you need peace, you have to declare war. And now they are ready to die, confronting the Nigerian soldiers and security agitators. There are casualties recorded in both sides. And these people are not giving in at all. They have made their mind that either Biafra or nothing else. Either Biafra or everybody dies. Then if you now see this kind of nature, have this kind of desperation, and they ask you to sit at home, you think you can come out. What kind of market are you buying? What kind of money are you looking for? My people do say, Opala, Opokoburu, Mtichinia.
So what is the finalist saying? They are sort of taking abysmal peace on themselves. The point is saying that it is IPOB terrorists. Northerners in the southeast, we are in panic, we are not safe.
I learned, you see, when there is anarchy, when there is unrest, everybody is affected. Whether you are an Igbo man, even Chigozendi Igbo now, if I happen to be in East, I cannot come out on Monday now. They wouldn't even know that this is Chigozendi Igbo. I got women if not be say or DAC in a man. I got women go now. They never mind say Chigozendi Igbo is just standing for the truth in defense of humanity. They will know. Before they know, you then go fire the person, even though you are an IPOB person. You violate that seat at home, you drive out. When they see you, these people are dead devils. You see, these are people whose life have been made miserable, whose brothers and sisters have been victims of this cruelty by the Nigerian government. So that is only the opportunity they think that is the only way to avenge for their lost one, for their fathers and mothers, for their brothers and wives, children that were raped and killed. You see, even by Fulani military, and the government is not doing anything to address this this unfortunate incidents. So we have not seen the end of this calamity.
We have not seen the end.
We have not seen the end. This is just the genesis. And my candid advice to the president of Nigeria is that he stands to lose nothing. If he releases Nnamdi Kanu in good faith, Nigeria is not his father's property. He has enjoyed sovereign privileges. He can go on with his life and his family. And stop this senseless and reckless killings of the military operatives. I'm not happy that soldiers have been killed. Police have been targeted because they have been the instruments on the part of the government used to oppress the people. That's why now the people are targeting them. So this has, according to Chino Achebe, things has fallen apart. Okay. And according to Chigo Zendibo, the other Chi has taken a monumental and unimaginable dimension. That is that other Chi I told you people. The other Chi has caught up with us, Christian. Probably you will travel tomorrow to the east. Let's see how strong you are. Maybe Flip TV will give Funigans will give you 7
I will
DSS.
show you something.
The DSS to keep you. But I know that everywhere is not safe. I told my mothers and brothers, please, Bikono. I say, mother get a for that user. So, because of this or that, if you know you have not sent my own gifts, may you never be part of that or that.
Yes, let's get our viewers this morning. Let's contribute to the program. Yes. Do you have anybody? Nobody this morning. Okay. With that, let's call it a close this morning. Thank you very much, everyone that have spoken, for being part of the program. Thank you for subscribing to Flip TV. Click on the like button so that we can have more. I used to see 40, 50. Let's get it to 100. Let's get it to 100. We have over 300 people watching us live. Please, let's get it to 100 this morning. Please like the video. Like the video. There's a like icon there. Put your hands there and do it like this. Amen. Okay, with that, we've come to the end of the program. I'm Christian Chiku. Till tomorrow for another exciting edition of the program. Bye, stands and newsstands. Bye for now. Thanks for watching. God bless you. Happy New Week.